22 OG5 challenging jump. Guys, this isn't, yeah, it's a tough meet, huh? Lots of multi-block dives and some memory on this one as well, which makes it super interesting. We don't get so much memory on the 22. So really good up to now. Up to now, the dive is going quite well, like it. A little bit of a wide finish on the 5. Okay, yeah. Sideways, then rotate. And just rotate now, Marconi. You don't need to keep going forwards, just rotate. Yeah. Okay, 22 build. As we can see, it's not ideal. Felipe is struggling right now at the start of the block. He does a great job to find some balance. At least he's pitching in the right direction. That's a very quick key, kind of a heavy key from Manuel. Certainly looks like it. And then Manuel, you kind of throw yourself under the bus a little bit here with that really quick key, in that you're setting, you know that the door is here. So as you fire towards the door, you should, if you were a little bit calmer on the build, and there's no reason for you to rush, because I would say that Marconi has the hardest move here. He's got to connect with Felipe, whereas you're on a side body. You know, you can see it right in front of you. Take your time, watch everything happen, and look up and see where you can make your move. Like for you now, rather than doing the standard move, you could notice the doors here and just do more of a little side shimmy here and just spin away from the door so you don't get that sudden drop. And look at your body position as well. In order for you to maintain level, you need to be big right now, real big. But as you can see, you're just trying to avoid and you're dropping down. Plus you're in the door as well. Must be pretty horrible, I bet. Okay, 5. So there's a 5s. This is still a little bit wide. Let's try and just squeeze those a little bit tighter, guys. Yeah, so I'd ask Dave to be a little bit more, like, start of the move is good, and now instead of him to keep going forward, I'd have him just rotate just that 45 degrees to the left and stop there. Felipe, are you struggling with altitude? Do you need Manuel to come up with you a little bit more? Just looks like you got that strange pitch. See that there? Also, Felipe, think forwards more before you rotate rather than turning too soon. That'll help keep your body more in line so you don't get sudden drop at the end. Cool. And then Marconi, nice job on the 5 here. That's good, that little bit of rotation. Manuel, please think about taking Marconi's place. So your head goes, your center line goes forward from here to here. Your head goes to here, and you want to take your head there first. Don't rotate too early. If you rotate too early, what's going to happen is so you've already finished your rotation now. You see that? You're at 90 degrees, but you've still got half a body's width to go. And what that means is because you're attached to Felipe here, you're just going to keep rotating, and that knee is going to move away from Dave. You see that? So think about just taking this spot, center point going down the line, and forward, then finish with a rotation. A little calmer key, I think, to the start of the 22. Guys, on a dive like this, we should be thinking, let me just talk you through that. So it started with a 22. So the 22, we want consistency, so we want a slightly cruisier build, so we can have a consistent block. And then now the speed happens. So now we should be going OG5. That's the sequence that we should have really practiced well on the ground, so that we have a crisp, clear, fast randoms, slight cruise into the 5, so we've got a good shape. Do block 5, cruise into the 22, do the block, and then fire through those 3 randoms. That's where we make up time on this jump, not from keying blocks too fast.